This is the 38th day of the Labrynth to Lord Stanley in the Stanley Cup Finals, and Game 4 has just finished up. Chicago, Boston, it was an epic game, a combined total of 11 goals, over 10 goals of NHL goals. The first period, Michael Handzus, Peverley, they both scored, and it was 1-1 after the first period. The second period, you saw the 2006 and 2007 first-round draft picks, Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane, take off, emerge, and the Chicago Blackhawks took a 3-1 lead at that point. Milan Lucic really closing the gap for the Boston Bruins in that second period, and he gave the Bruins a fighting chance to get back into this contest. But Mark Kruger would score shortly after. Chicago went up 4-2, and you could tell that Chicago really took the Boston crowd out of the game at this point. Thanks to the emergence of Line 2 center Patrice Bergeron, Bergeron gets the Bruins right back into this game. He scores a goal late in the second period to make it 4-3, a one-goal game, and then Bergeron scores the opening goal in the third period, that ties the game at 4. And then Patrick Sharp scores. Blackhawks go up 5-4. 7-minute mark in the third period. Johnny Boychuk, he scores. It's 5-5. It would remain that way. There would be a little back and forth defensive play until overtime. And in overtime, Michael Handzus scores the game-winning goal in overtime after scoring the opening goal of the game. And Handzus really set the tone with the early goal and the game-winning goal. You also have to applaud Bergeron for how he handled the situation when Chicago was up 4-2, scoring those two goals to make it a 4-4 game, and then the way Patrick Sharp and Boychuk battle back and forth in that third period. Chicago got an essential Game 4 do-or-die kind of win. It goes back to Chicago, best 2 out of 3. We're guaranteed a Game 6 regardless of what happens in Game 5. And I think it's going to be really exciting to see what happens and where this goes, because this is the 38th video, and we'll be doing at least 40 videos. And if it goes to Game 7, we'll be doing Game 6 and Game 7 recaps on one video. We're definitely going to be doing Game 5, a recap from the United Center. But if it goes to 7, we'll talk about Game 6, the TD Garden, what happened, why there was a Game 7, and then Game 7 in one video to make sure that we get an exact total of 40 videos. It's the 38th video in our series. We hope you've enjoyed, and there are only 2 more videos left in the Labrynth to Lord Stanley. 3 more Draft Utopia bits before we reach the official 70 episode mark and the end of Season 2 on the Draft Utopia podcast. So we're getting to the end point with our podcasts, our YouTube videos for the playoff coverage. But NFL training camp's around the corner. Maybe we'll post some mock drafts for 2014, update our site's content. So you can check it out at draftutopia.com. All right, later.